Hello student, today we are discussing a new point. This is electric motor. The question, a very important question for all the students of the different stream like state board, ICSE, CBSE, etc., where the electric motor having the question like explain the construction and working of the electric motor. And if you have to the questions like this, it is for the 5 marks. Then the diagram for the electric motor is right now I draw on the board, and here you have to split the answer of this question into the different different points are there. The first point, what is the electric motor? Definition of electric motor. What is electric motor? Electric motor is nothing but a kind of device which convert your electrical energy into the mechanical energy. This is what the definition of electric motor. Second, what is the principle on which this electric motor works? So yesterday I uploaded the video on the YouTube regarding the effect like current carrying conductor. When it is placed in magnetic field, it experiences the force. On basis of that, Fleming's left hand rule also invented. On behalf of that, if you want to see that video, you can just find out the link which is given in the description. Okay, description में आपको link मिलेगी. You just see that video. You got the clear idea. What is the idea? When a current carrying conductor, here this is the coil, and when this coil is current carrying conductor, nothing but a current carrying conductor, and when it is placed in a magnetic field, this coil experiences a force, and because of that the coil start to rotate. Means electrical energy get converted into the mechanical energy. Rotation means what? Mechanical energy. So here this is what the principle. So what is the principle? When a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a force, and because of that the displacement of the conductor occurs. This is what the second point. What about the third one regarding the construction? What is the construction? The different parts as you see in this diagram. Observe which are the different part. The first, it is the armature coil. Second, you have the magnet. Third, you have the split rings. Fourth, you have the carbon brushes. Fifth, we have the battery. Sixth, we have the key. These are the different parts. Observe the first one. What is that? Coil. This is the armature coil, A, B, C, D. This armature coil is rectangular in shape, where the insulated copper wire wounded on this, and that is what? Rectangular in shape, which is used to carry the current from one end to the another end. This is what the first coil. Second, magnet, two pole pieces as you observe, north and south pole. So this rectangular coil, that is called armature coil, it is placed in between the north and south pole, and this magnet create a strong magnetic field. What is the function of the magnet? It creates the strong magnetic field. Third one, what are the split rings? These split rings are nothing but, what are the split rings? Observe here in this diagram. Here I am writing split rings. The names are X and Y. These are the split rings. These are the split rings. There are two split rings are there. And if you observe the armature coil A, B, C, D, these ends of these two armature coil is connected to this split ring with the help of the carbon brushes. So the end of these are connected to split ring, and what is the function of split ring? It is used to reverse the direction of current in the coil. It is used to reverse the direction of current in the coil. This is what the function of split ring. What is the function of carbon brushes? They are just used to press the split ring commutator. They are used to press the split ring commutator, as well as the circuit, the remaining circuit means this wire, this battery. So the current is passing and it will move toward the end through these carbon brushes. So actually they are having the two functions. First, they are used to press the commutator, and second, current from the battery is passes through the carbon brushes to the remaining circuit. And second last, what is battery? Of course, it is used to supply the current to this armature coil. And key are used for what purpose? On and off state. So in a construction, for example, first of all, what we learn? The first point is definition. Second point is principle, on which principle it works. Third point, it is called construction. This is what the construction. In construction, you have to write the function of all these 6 parts. In the construction, you have to write all these 6 parts. Okay. Now the fourth point. Now it starts for the working. The last point and the fourth point, it is called as the working. Now in the working, we have the how the conversion of electrical energy into the mechanical energy. अब यहाँ पे हम लोग working देखेंगे. Okay, observe. What about working? Initially, right now I switch off this, switch on the key. Key get closed. When I switch on the key, what happen here? The current start to flow from this area, positive to negative. So through the carbon brushes, it passes into the splitting, and then AB, then CD. It means that current is flow in this direction. Am I right? Current is flow inside. So now what happened here? After passing the current, now the AB side, AB arm of this coil, it pushes downside, and CD, it is in upside direction, upward direction. How? It is based on the Fleming's left hand rule, what we discussed yesterday. Fleming's left hand rule. Now question is what is Fleming's left hand rule? So those students who didn't see my studies in my last video, so for the year I have just this Fleming's left hand rule. Once I revise, in this we have the three kinds of finger you have to be considered: index finger, middle finger, and thumb, where these are the two inputs and thumb is the output. Now observe, now I practically prove in front of you how AB move in downward direction and CD in upward direction. The coil start to rotate like this. The coil start to rotate like this. Observe, number one, here index finger shows direction of magnetic field. Index finger shows direction of magnetic field. Middle finger shows direction of current. In that case, thumb denotes the force, direction of force acting on a conductor. This is what the Fleming's left hand rule. What is the Fleming's left hand rule? Imagine the left hand of your index finger, middle finger, and thumb in such a way that they are perpendicular to each other. Why they are perpendicular? When they are at an angle of 90 degree, it got the maximum output. For this reason, they should be perpendicular. And index finger shows the direction of magnetic field. Middle finger shows direction of current. In that case, thumb shows direction of force acting on a conductor. Now, the current is in inward direction. Am I right? Magnetic lines of force are moved from north to south. It means that if this is index finger and it shows the direction of magnetic field, it means that north to south. It is a north to south. Current is inward direction. It means that like this. This is this current. It is in inward direction. It is in inward direction. This index finger is in from north to south. In that case, this is the thumb and this thumb is in downward direction. It is in downward direction. That's why this AB moves in downward direction. In the same case, CD is in upward direction. And now this rectangular coil start to rotate. Now after half rotation, now observe here, what is the flow of the current? It is from A, then B, then C, and finally D. This is what the flow of the current right now as per the Fleming's left hand rule. Now A, B, C, D. What happened here? Now after half rotation, now the position of ABCD get changed. Here it is A, here it is B, this is C, and this is D. After half rotation, again after half rotation, again there is a flow of current. Now the flow of current is how? The flow of current is in the direction of D, C, B, A. Now there is a current get reversed, D, C, B, A. And again as per the Fleming left hand rule, again of course this is what the Fleming's left hand rule. Index finger shows direction of magnetic field, north to south. Current is inward direction. This is what inward direction. And thumb shows direction of force acting on the conductor. That's why CD moves in downward direction. In the same case, AB moves in upward direction. Again there is a flow of, again the coil rotating continuously. In that way, the electrical energy get converts into the kinetic energy, and this coil continuously start rotating with the help of this electrical energy. This is what the construction and working of the electric motor. Now question is what happened here? Generally students think like that, why these carbon, why the complete circuit is not rotating? If complete circuit is rotating, what happened here? These wires are mixed with each other. These wires are get completely like mixing with each other, and circuit get breaks. But it is not the case. Why? Because these carbon rushes are lightly attach. How? Experimentally I will show you. For example, this is what the carbon brush supposed to be, and this is what the split ring commutator. In that case, they are attached like this. So if split ring get moved, it doesn't it doesn't have any kind of effect on the remaining circuit. Observe, if this circuit is get moved like this and brushes are just like this, they are in contact with each other. Now this remaining circuit, battery, key and these wires does not get break, even though they does not get mixed with each other, and because of that the circuit is as it is, only the motor get rotated and the remaining circuit is get constant. Okay, so this is what the construction and working of the electric motor. I hope you understood this point. Tomorrow we discuss the next point, Fleming's right hand rule. On the basis of that we have the electrical generator. In that it is divided in two parts, AC and DC. Okay, thank you.